I do not babysit stupid children. Do not do stupid things and act like an idiot.
This woman is a professional actor.
Stop crying.
And so is this 8-year-old boy. But no one else at this golf course knows that.
Why did you do that?
Our hidden cameras are set up right next to the first hole, where a dozen men are waiting to tee off. Jake has rehearsed this scenario, and he knows that the hurtful language and the anger is just pretend. Our babysitter doesn't raise a finger, but her words are weapons, degrading and harmful.
Why are you acting like an idiot? Why? What? Do you want me to call your mom? You know what? I just want you to go away. Just go away. Seriously.
Will anyone put a stop to this?
What? You don't like me? Am I not a good babysitter? Why are you... Look at me. Don't look around. Why are you... Look at me.
The golfers look. They smile uneasily. They whisper. They practice their swings.
Do you want a spanking? Is that what you want? Did your mother spank you? Because I deserve a lot better than this. I do. Do you not like me? Am I not a good babysitter?
The tirade goes on and on.
Why don't you say something? You're not going to say I'm sorry?
But none of these men does a thing about the abuse.
Why didn't you intervene and say anything to me?
Well, nobody else was saying anything.
Right.
I saw people around you that seemed to have known you, so I figured they would say something first.
Management was out here already. I just assumed that they would get involved.
It was almost as if they didn't want to know that this was a serious emergency situation.
We showed Carrie Keating, psychology professor at Colgate University, videotape of our experiment.
And if everyone else around you is not doing anything, you figure it's really not that big a problem.
Psychologists call this failure to act in a group diffusion of responsibility. It means passing the buck.
If I'm standing here myself watching this, then maybe I feel more compelled, like I'm the only one here.
Right, to save
Do I have to do something?
You would think that macho men who have nothing to fear, there's this small woman, that they would speak up.
Well, they have one other thing to fear, and that is the social disapproval of the other men.
Professor Keating says for men, especially those about to compete, getting involved means looking sensitive and vulnerable.
Your golf game, did that have anything to do with the timing of it, that you were in a rush to get going and you didn't want to step in?
Yes, because I was about to tee off and I was waiting for that to happen so I could yell at you.
And look, you're embarrassing me.
We changed locations, this time setting up at a park. And it's the same thing. Men just walking right by.
You're being so stupid. Why are you being so stupid? I do not babysit stupid children.
The reason I didn't stop is, you know, we're in a park. There's other people around.
If it keeps going,
somebody will take care of it with a
right.
cell phone or something like that.
Do you not like me?
Even some of the women tell us they do nothing because their husbands or boyfriends talk them out of it.
I was going to call the police, but my husband told me, no, don't do that, you know, because you don't know people. You may be crazy and do something to me.
Honestly, do you have any friends?
Professor Keating says if this were real, there's no question how damaging it could be.
Very degrading and psychologically harmful for that little boy. Better to intervene or better to back away and hope that the situation cools off. That would be the dilemma.
Just when we think no man will ever step forward, we meet someone who surprises us, someone remarkable.
Do you want me to call your mom?
Is his mom around? Is she working?
Excuse me?
Is his mom around where she's working?
No.
But you can't get a hold of her?
No.
For 5.5 minutes, he talks her down.
Yes, and he used distraction, turning his attention to the little boy.
What's your name, Mr.?
John.
John? Where do you live, John? Around? Do you like the park?
We come to the park to have fun, and then he acts up, and I don't have any other choice.
You have the same trouble all the time with him? Every day?
Every day.
Those are rough words for a kid. You know what I mean? You wouldn't like that if you were 9, 7, 8. See you later. If I can help you, I'm standing over here.
Thank you.
I'm a good babysitter, too.
As it turns out, Ed is not just a grandfather. He's a social worker.
I knew something had to be done.
You knew you had to step up.
And they didn't have enough courage to do it, and they didn't have the responsibility in their heart to do it, then I would do it.
And he isn't the only one who does something. We set up our experiment again, this time near a playground. Our babysitter is about to get more than she bargained for from a woman we won't soon forget.
You are so stupid. Why don't you say something?
You know why he doesn't say anything? Why would he want to say something to you?
Excuse me?
Why would he want to say something to you? Do you know how obnoxious you sound?
Pardon me, I don't think this is any of your business.
I don't give a crap. You know what? This is a child, and you are verbally abusing him. Who the hell do you think you are? Huh? You don't speak to a child that way. If his mother knew that you were speaking to him like this,
all right.
You'd be fired so quickly. If I had you as my babysitter, I'll tell you your ass would be on the like out the door.
Excuse me. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
I'm John Quinones. I'm with ABC News. How are you?
Hello. Good, thank you.
We are sorry we got you all riled up, but we're conducting an experiment to see how people will react. And you were very strong in your reaction. She's an actress. He's an actor.
Hello.
But this clearly affected you.
The confrontation leaves our babysitter in tears. But this woman, Ariel, a mother of two, has no regrets.
But you didn't know this little boy?
I don't have to know the boy. It doesn't matter what the boy does or says. I have a boy that does and says a lot, and I don't do that.
This was a very dominant, threatening approach to the problem, but I'm not sure I'd recommend it.
Up next.
It's a stupid thing to do.
So what's the right way to react?
I'm serious. Why do you act stupid?
And what makes someone step up when so many stand back?
We're back at the park with our actors and our hidden cameras, capturing the tirade of hurtful words.
You are so stupid.
For hours, dozens hear the abuse as they walk by.
You know what? You can't get any other babysitters. Your mom doesn't want to hang out with you. You are not a crybaby. You're a brat. Okay? I am not an idiot. I don't like to be treated like an idiot.
Others are
Okay? And I
conflicted,
don't idiots
wrestling
either.
with what to do.
I'm not going to take it anymore, okay? You're crying. You're not going to cry around me.
I was going to come back and slip a note in his pocket and have him have his mother call me so that this would not happen in the future.
But we're about to meet three women who do take action, each for a different reason and with a different style, all extraordinary.
I'm not going to take it anymore, okay? You're crying.
After more than 8 minutes of listening to the abuse, this woman has had enough.
Or if you do, then you find your own way home. That's the way we do it. I don't know why you're acting like this.
Do you think that's helping? You know, it's verbal abuse, what you're doing right now. You're abusing this kid. You're completely, you are too. Look at all these people looking at you. You're completely verbally abusing this kid. Look at him. What's wrong with you?
I think you need to mind your own
I don't think so. Look at all these people. All these people are going around and looking at you. You're completely...
Oh,
no, right here, right here, right here. Who here thinks that she's completely verbally abusing this kid? You're insane. Look at all these people. How old is this boy?
You know what? This is none of your business. This is absolutely none of your business.
We should call the police.
8 years old. We should call the police. You know what? You need to mind your own business because I'm a good babysitter.
Oh, obviously. Everyone thinks you are.
No one mind your own babysitter.
It's time to tell her that she's part of our experiment.
No?
Hi, I'm John Quinones with ABC News.
I mean, you know, he was...
She's an actress and he's an actor.
And we're both actors.
Can you tell us why you spoke up and...
well, the point, I mean, whatever you were doing wasn't helping anything.
Krista, a mother of two, tells us she couldn't let the abuse go on.
I had to get him out of where he was.
You act stupid.
It's not right. It was disturbing. It was disturbing to watch that. And I'm sorry I even let it go on as long as I did.
Ah! Why did you do that?
Now, take two. This woman comes
Why did you
along.
just do that? That was so stupid, huh?
Clearly, she feels for the child.
You got me soaking wet, Jade. Why did you do that? Why are you acting so stupid?
Almost 15 minutes later, she comes back.
You're breaking my heart talking to him like that, and I know it's not my business.
Oh my God, these are stupid things that kids do. His mom doesn't even want to hang out with him.
Oh my gosh. If there's anything I can do, I mean, call his mom, talk to him. I know this age very well, and I know that just the things he's doing are probably very normal. He looks like a great kid. He really does. But I can see that you're a caring babysitter who wants the best for him and wants him to stop certain behaviors, just as I would. But to say these things about this adorable kid is, I'm gonna cry.
Elise is so cool under pressure, sympathizing with our babysitter, offering support.
I understand how frustrated you are, but there are just other ways to talk to him.
I don't know other ways to talk to him.
You want my phone number?
No, I don't. I really don't want your phone number.
Jake, it was nice to meet you. I know there's a lot of good things about you, and I hope that you see them too. You hang in there, okay?
She's calm, not confrontational, and very effective.
I'm a school teacher. I know how kids feel and how kids work, and I knew it was wrong.
Competency makes all the difference, knowing how to intervene.
Remember Professor Keating, who told us why men so often don't act? She says there are a lot more reasons why women do act.
It's almost like a we thing. Notice that the woman said to the babysitter, all of us, all of the mothers here, she was talking about a sisterhood of mothers. And that motivates helping, that motivates a sense of responsibility, and that's going to get action.
And women see things men just don't notice.
I saw his body language the whole time. She was towering over him, and he just sank. He sat there and he sank.
I'm a good babysitter.
And as we're about to learn, personal experience, perhaps a deep regret, can also compel someone to act. Like this woman. As she realizes what's happening, she's clearly upset. She tries to go for help and approaches what she thinks is a park department vehicle, but it's actually one of our vans. Finally, she gathers her courage.
Words hurt a whole lot more than hands. The words that you're speaking can wound him for the rest of his life. And I don't want him ever to grow up thinking that he's stupid or that he's not worth anything. He's deeply loved. He's deeply loved by his mother.
No, you don't know that.
I guess I'm not going to be able to convince you. I just want you to know that you're not stupid and that you're not an idiot. You're a precious child of God. And I want you to remember that today, okay?
Sutton, the mother of a 2-year-old daughter, is a PhD divinity student.
I was shaking physically when I did it, and my voice was quavering. It's not something that's easy for me to do, but sometimes doing the right thing just costs something, and you got to pay the price to do what's right. And you just have to do it because you have to.
She's still haunted by something that happened when she was in college. She saw a man physically abusing a woman, and she did nothing.
It stung for years, and I thought, well, what happened? What if he killed her? Her blood is on my hands. I didn't do anything. I saw it and I walked away. And I didn't want that ever to happen again.
In the end, Professor Keating says, it's all about getting involved.
Don't count on others to intervene. Take it on yourself. Think about an action plan.
Like Elise, the schoolteacher who calmly talked the babysitter down. Sutton, who vowed she'd never be silent again. And remember Krista? She's a former detective with a degree in psychology.
She's angry. It's clear that she's going to take action, but she's smiling through the whole thing. That allows her to get up close, have an impact, and really transform that conflict situation.
What if she had reacted against you, physically? Did you
I think I could take her.